Hi, Jenny here. Do you like to eat asparagus? I like asparagus, but I've never tried roasting it before. So I thought we would do that today. And I also happen to have some little red potatoes, so we're going to make those too. Seeing as the ingredients for doing both of them are the same. So we're going to make some oven roasted herb and garlic, Parmesan, asparagus and potatoes. So let's get started. Okay, for this recipe we are going to double it because we're doing both the potatoes and the asparagus. But otherwise, if you're doing just one, it will call for 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of rosemary or thyme, 1 teaspoon of salt, a couple of cloves of garlic, 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese, and some pepper. And then obviously any type of potatoes and asparagus. I'm going to use the little red potatoes because that's what I have on hand right now, but you can use any potatoes. So I went ahead and preheated the oven to 425 degrees, and you also want to line a cookie sheet with some aluminum foil. We will rinse our potatoes and then cut them in halves or quarters, whatever size you prefer, whatever bite size. Now we're just going to take apart the asparagus from its rubber bands, and we'll lay that on the other half of the cookie sheet. We'll probably alternate them back and forth and all that, so it gives us more room. Actually, when we're ready to cook them, not right now. So now we're just going to be coating them. For this recipe you can use garlic salt if you want to, or I have some real garlic at home here, so I'm going to mince up my own garlic this way. So when you buy a clove of garlic or a bulb of garlic at the store, it comes with many cloves. So depending on how much you like garlic, you can use as many cloves as you like. Usually 3 cloves is pretty good, but I think I'm just going to use up the rest of what I have here. So also each clove of garlic comes covered in paper. And so what you're going to want to do is we're going to try to take all that paper off, and then we're going to be able to mince it. Alright, first we're going to chop off the ends of it, and then we're just going to chop it up really small, which that's what mincing means. Okay, we are going to mix some of the other herbs in with our garlic right now. And then we're going to coat the vegetables with the oil. I'm going to put some oil in here also. And then we're going to pour that on there and coat the vegetables really well. And then we'll sprinkle the cheese on top. Again, I'm going to double some of this up because of having more vegetables than the one. Although it did call for 2 pounds of potatoes and I had 1.5 pounds, and then I cut some of that off. You can use real parsley if you have real parsley. I have some parsley flakes, so I'm just going to use some of those. You can always use more or less oil depending on if you need it or not to make sure that these are well coated. Alright, so I'm just going to top them off with some cheese. Now make sure that your vegetables are in as much of a single layer as possible. And now we will cook them for about 15 minutes and check them, and then probably another 5 to 10 minutes more. Alright, it's beeping. Let's see. Oh, I should probably use 2. So this is 15 minutes. You can flip the vegetables over in that and then put them in for a little bit longer depending on how crispy you like your vegetables. Some people, when they grill them like this, bake them, they want them a little bit more crispy than not. Back in the oven for about another, I don't know, so let's say 7. We'll go halfway between. Alrighty. Time is up. There you go. Looks pretty delicious. Yummy, yummy. So I'm going to let that cool a little bit and then we will taste it. Alright, the vegetables have cooled off a little bit I made some chicken in the crock pot yesterday, so I've got that on my plate also. So I'm ready for my lunch. Do you guys like to eat vegetables? Let me know in the comments down below how you like to prepare them. If you just bake them, or microwave them, or steam them. You can grill them. Right now it's winter, so we don't usually grill outside, but anyway, sometimes I know if you don't like vegetables, you can try making them a different way. Specifically, people I have a problem with something like broccoli or cauliflower. Usually it's too mushy if you just boil it in water. People seem to prefer that if you try the broiling type method, grilling, roasting, like what we did here. So I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. You guys, keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye. How was my asparagus this way? Oh, very tasty. And potato. I like potatoes. Hello from the other side. Let's try one more. If I don't have asparagus in my teeth. Okay.